because I am just not feeling that, and I am closing out these splits because those are just screwing with me. I don't think those were helping me, because if you have not been here up until now, my auto splits are not auto splitting. I don't know what's going on with it, but having them open, I keep having my eyes drawn to them, see how am I doing, and there's no red, which I expect plenty of, no gold, which I expect a few of today. And not having those splits confuses my poor brain. I mean, my brain's always confused, and right now it's extra confused because there's no live split open. But it's even worse when there's a live split open and those splits are not moving. I mean, what up with that? That feels a lot better. Getting those splits out of my eyesight, because those splits show up to the left of my game on the stream window, but it's actually on the right of my screen. Instead, on the left of my screen is chat. But not seeing those splits moving on the right side, right where my vision is aggravating. That was sad. Keep barely overshooting that one. That's sad too. Two, three, bounce, bounce. 1, 2, a bounce, bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and away we go. Let's do some YOLOs. Let's drink some tea. That is good. Good tea. Might tea. Tea. Terrific tea. It is still really hot in here, and I am a nice combination of sleepy and overheated, and boy howdy is that making things interesting in my brain. That was a weird one. I don't know what that was. Well, see if we can make up some lost time. Because that was some lost time. Oh, could have been better, could have been worse. Better than the last couple times. I'll take it. Got into my own head a little bit there, but it's all good. I always love the last level on each of these games because of how it's pretty much like a final exam. You know, it really makes you, work for it. Oh, thank you for the best of luck. Welcome. I'll be running, so I won't be running this exact category, but I will be running Love 3 any percent coming up at AGDQ Saturday morning. It's just before 9 a.m. Pacific time. I'll be racing against Charbunny, who is world record holder for Love 3 any percent, and I'll be also racing against Paulister is an old-time friend and rival on the Love games. Love 2 Kuso, Paulister and I did a race at ESA Summer 2021 that was pretty amazingly close. So, oh boy, that was silly. So that one's always, any race with Paulister is always good fun. And then, of course, most important, on commentary, we're going to have the one and only Zet. Zet is another longtime Love and Kuso speedrunner and racer, and also just a real good guy all around and really good at commentary. Like, Zet is amazing and fantastic. Unfortunately, he's not racing against us. Originally, it sounded like that might have happened, which would have been cool, but I think didn't get that category submitted, which is always sad, but having Zed on commentary is always good fun for everyone. And then there's also a donation incentive, which will be really, really cool. The donation incentive, if it's met, will have a custom level that we have never seen before, created by Fred Wood, the creator of the Love games. Brand new, just for the race at AGDQ. Which, that, to me, that is what's going to be really cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh boy, I'm in the bad timing. Don't get me wrong. The race for Love 3, that's going to be cool. But more than that race, a new custom level made just for it by Fred Wood is going to be just off the scale cool. I miss the coyote jumps of Love 2 Kuso when it comes to this stage. Oh boy. Oh, below the... So I am half reading chat and half kind of skimming because, let's just say, attention gets diverted. Yeah, Below the Ocean is still one of my... That's like pretty much one of my all-time favorite speed games at this point because it has so much of the things that make like the Love games fun, which Love has been like my first speed games. But Below the Ocean is the one that it is just so chill. It is so tranquil, chill. Like, you're going fast, but you're also going at such a relaxed pace that it makes you feel like you are just, you're in another world. I just love that game so much. Another real good one, if you want something different, that I've run at some events is Given Beyond the Trees, which is all about, boy, I am doing wonky on this. But Gibbon Beyond the Trees is all about you playing a gibbon. You just swing through the trees. There's kind of a cool story to it. And it's kind of, oh, don't worry about being a distraction. Distraction is good because when it comes to the event, I am going to be so nervous that I'm going to have to, oh boy. Boy, that was a weird one. Wow, what am I doing? But when it comes to the event, I am going to be so nervous that distractions beforehand are what really help me kind of get where I could play through the nerves. Because, oh boy, this game, playing this in front of a crowd, has so many, like, oh boy, I keep doing that one bad. I don't know what happened, my timing on that. I don't like to take the long route. Oh, my timing has gotten off on this one. It's weird. But distractions are what really do good for me because when it comes down to the actual events, there are so many moves, so many tricks that are, not necessarily frame perfect, but close to it. Like, You know, you only have maybe a 3-frame window. And so, oh, you throw in the adrenaline, the nerves, your hands are shaking, and everything just goes completely bad. So it's like having a little bit of distraction while practicing is how it all goes really good for me. Although I'm a little slower on answering chat than I'd prefer, but oh boy, that is me kind of in between a couple tricks right there. Yeah, it's like trying to be in that mood for a event. You can't imitate that adrenaline rush. And it doesn't help with GDQ. I am normally running at events in front of, you know, hundreds of people. Sometimes even thousands. GDQ has been pulling in like consistently for this event, somewhere around like 50 to 80,000 anytime I've been watching. And that is like, that's a baseball stadium amount of people. Hey, I got a near frame perfect trick right back there, then I die. Important thing, anytime I say I'm doing good is when I do really bad. Let's see if I could do wizard. So this is one of the hardest tricks. Oh, did it! First wizard tonight. So that one's called Wizard because the stage and the song in the stage, every stage is named the same as the song that is playing. And that one is known as Wizard. And going up, back and forth on those little elevators, there's safety platforms. If you do it without safety platforms, you save considerable time. But the one problem is, it is so easy to fail because you only have a couple frame window to sneak through. Here is an intentional death abuse. You're supposed to run back and forth repeatedly as that thing shoots out the floor. But speedrunning, we don't have time for back and forth. Why duplicate movement if you don't need to? Very careful jumps. Alright, I'm behind cycle on this, which is unfortunate. I'm going to have to wait for something coming up, I think. Yep. If I didn't fall behind cycle, I could fall through there in like one fell swoop. Saves a fair amount of time, like maybe 3 or 4 seconds. I'm always bad at knowing how much time any of these skips or cycle abuses actually do. I'm just good at knowing what I'm doing and sometimes actually pulling it off. And I'm good at getting stuck on one thing and then just like going into panic mode. What is that one thing? Don't know. It's different every time we run. Alright, on to level 3. These are the stages that will actually be in the event. Of which Charbunny currently has world record, and I don't see that changing before the event happens. Charbunny is really good at this. Polister and I are about even. My PB is better than Polister's, but Polister typically looks a little more consistent. Like I really feel like I've been hit or missed. So we'll see how that goes at the event. There is a new skip in this stage that I do not use. I have tried to do it, and unfortunately it tends to cost me enough time lost that I lose more than the time the skip would have saved me. It's avoiding getting that last key that I got and just going up on the left right away. Let's see if I could do this one. This is a very tight one. Nope. If you miss it, no real harm. If you get it, well, it's awesome. You save about 8 seconds. Unfortunately, I've had some bad luck with that one. I've only gotten it like maybe 3 or 4 times. Like, somehow I keep missing it. That was unfortunate. We'll ignore that. Never happened. Then here we just get ahead. I've been playing this stage marathon safe. Marathon safe is landing on that. Marathon safe is also taking these one at a time. You can do a little bit of a skip, but it's not marathon safe, and well, we want to be marathon safe right now because it's going to be nerve-wracking. By the way, really excited. I got my AGDQ runner shirt today, which that's pretty cool. I am a huge fan of event t-shirts. Like, I am one of those people, every concert I go to, you better believe I'm buying the shirt for that tour. And so having 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 counting there helps me keep it in my mind. But having the runner shirt, that's like awesome. I fell a little off tempo here. Boy, I fell weird off tempo, but it's all good. Oh, I really wish I had my splits. My live split is acting funny, where my auto splitter is not working today. Death abuse. Almost hit that barrel. That would have been bad news. Alright. This stage I love because the barrels move the same speed as you do. So it makes it real easy for timing. You don't need to worry too much about timing, except right here where you go against the flow of traffic. So this is stage I think of as a pinball machine, because as a kid, I had pinball for the Intellivision. That is really showing my age. Yes, I am in my 40s. I am the grandpa of speedruns, it feels like. Which I'm kind of good with. I like being old man speedrun. I've got the good old man graying haired beard to go with it. Take that little safe. So at the event, I'm going to want to play it a little bit safe on certain things, so you'll see me do that in my practices. That was bad. Well, a little bit of lost time, nothing too major though. By the way, there is a new video out there of Game Guy, who is just the individual level, like, guru of this game. Game Guy, I'm going to get quiet for a sec. Oh boy, that was awkward. So Game Guy put together a perfect run, more or less, of spliced individual levels. I'm going to get quiet again. This is the move that, during the event, will be nerve-wracking. Oh! I did not put down a checkpoint at any point during all of that. Wow, always be checkpointing. Oh, but Game Guy did these really bonkers, like, skips that are just impossible for my brain to even understand what he's doing. Not going to get through there, but no harm in dying right there, so all is fine. Oh boy. Lost a tiny bit of time there. Ooh, almost thought I was going to lose a little more time. This one, you want to be careful. Checkpoint abuse is very key in this. You could save a little bit extra time by not using checkpoints during this run. Up until right here. And then there's checkpoint abuse right there. Ooh, that was close. By the way, this one, the timing is so tight. Doing this stage casual is a nightmare because of the timing. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes counting things just gets my brain into a better state. So this is tricky because the ceilings keep dropping lower and lower, and you can't touch them or they will kill you. So you really have to be good at jump control because you can't run across these platforms. They fall a little too quick. All right, not bad. Oh boy. Oh, what? That was not good. All right. Another one where checkpoints are key. Boy, I don't know why I'm having trouble with that one lately. This checkpoint is super important. You don't want to have a checkpoint up here because going back down, super slow, and you want to just do this. Another checkpoint that's super vital. And by the way, this would be a new world record. Just give me about 12 seconds to finish this up, and it will be a new world record run. Ooh, below 32:10, can we? Oh, just over 32:10, but that would be world record. Ooh, my hands are sore as can be. All right. So, this here would be a new world record, which still want to get below 32, but I'll take what I can. I'm not going to complain.